So we're doing a install for a customer provided roof rack. I'm not sure if this is made here in the US. I don't know, whatever. But when I look at this, I'm like looking here. We talked about possibly doing our roof rack in 2 pieces to obviously go in a smaller box to shave on money for shipping for our customers and stuff. But at the end of the day, for me, I'm not gonna build something or be a part of something that I don't think is done to the nines. You know, like I want to do something that's really nice, and I don't want something to look like it's Mickey Mouse put together. So the crossbars, they do look the same. They're a 2x1 construction. But what are your thoughts on doing a roof rack that's 2 pieces? Do you care if it has a seam line down the side of it or not? Like, does that bother you? Would you rather shipping be a little bit less expensive and I ship you a roof rack that, you know, that's less expensive for shipping? Or do you care more of the aesthetics and the function and, you know, the stuff on there, like the stronger support, not having a 2-piece bolt together that ruins the lines and the design down the side of it? I don't know. What are your thoughts? This is going to go on a Lexus here. This thing looks pretty expensive to me, looks pretty fancy. And at the end of the day, is having nice quality stuff that matches the design of the vehicle more important to you? Or you don't really care about that and you'd rather have something that was smaller, more narrow, 2 pieces, you put it all together? What's your thoughts? So we just installed this Pro Speed roof rack, and I kind of want to share with you. I'm going, I don't know, 60, get up to speed here, get on the freeway. You know, obviously to me, driving on the freeway is super important, but you can kind of down to 56 now. Get back up to, I don't know, let's see if I can get back to 75, 76, so say 76, 77, I don't know. I can't stand wind noises, so I kind of wanted to share that with you guys, see what your thoughts are, if you thought it was noisy or not, you know, and then I'm gonna walk around the roof rack and just share it with you, and see, I got some questions I just want to ask and see what you think at the end of the day, what's important and what's not. All right, so I just drove the vehicle. You heard the wind noise. We're back here at the shop. I'm just looking for what your thoughts are. I can see the gap, the finger gap across the front here. So I know 100% that the air is going up through here, getting up underneath the roof rack here, and then going through this crossbar behind there for turbulence. And that's what's causing the wind noise that you heard on the video. It's very slim, it's very low profile. I think it's cool, great. But what I want to know from you guys is this roof rack's 2 sections. They've obviously made it no longer than 47 inches here in there, and that's so it goes in a smaller box for the consumer. To you, as the consumer, would you rather have a more smooth roof rack that doesn't have 2 pieces and look like it's multiple pieces to put together like IKEA? Or would you rather have a roof rack that you were spending a little bit more money on shipping? Obviously they do this to save on shipping costs. Is that important to you? Does that bother you? I don't know. Like for me, I don't want a roof rack that's multiple pieces. I want it to look nice and flowing with the roof line of the truck and not look like it was bolted together in separate pieces to save money, whether it was on manufacturing or save money on shipping. Somebody asked our roof rack, does it clear the antenna? Our roof rack does clear the antenna. This roof rack, I'm standing back here, and I know 100% this roof rack does not clear the antenna. So if you're gonna lay something on top of this, it's not gonna clear the antenna. The holes on the roof rack are not adjustable, so it is lower profile than the antenna. So if you're just going for a roof rack that you're not gonna put in the top, it's fine. And don't get me wrong, I think the roof rack's cool looking, but if you're gonna use something on top of it, it's not going to work for that, or you're gonna have to get different brackets or taller brackets to do so. Again, want to hear what your thoughts are. I'm not trying to bag on another company. I'm just applying facts. I'm just talking about another brand's roof rack that's out there, because I know that everybody's always like, oh, you're bagging on this company or that. I'm not bagging. I'm asking, what do you think about this roof rack? And does that seam line bother you? Does it bother you that the roof rack is lower than the antenna? It is. It's super low profile. It's cool. I like low profile stuff. It does actually fit pretty tight to the sides. It does use similar design brackets on the side to ours. Not quite as thick on the brackets, the L brackets. It does use the canisters to support itself. What are your thoughts? Would love to hear from you. Please comment below. If you're not subscribed, please get subscribed. But wanted to share that with you, and we want to hear what your thoughts are. Take care.